Class in session, guys. All right. If you allow it, they'll do it. If you allow it, they will continue to treat you the way that you have allowed them to do it. So why do you do it? See, I've said before in another video that people will treat you in a way because you allow them to treat you that way. Now, why would you do that? Whether it's relationships or with your colleagues, or you getting bullied, or someone's picking on you or doing whatever to annoy you, it is because you allow them to do it. And if you continue to allow them to do it, guess what? They're going to keep doing it. So this comes down to that thing about self-love, self-respect, and having integrity and the courage and confidence to speak out. If something is not pleasing to you, you need to address the issue. Because if you don't address it, people will take the piss with you all the time. Now, if you allow these things to happen, it's going to keep on going on. So I can use my own personal example when I was in school way back, right? And people used to pick on me all the time. Used to be cussing my haircuts or the fact that I didn't have any name brand trainers and all this stuff there. And you know what? You will get some people that will be like, oh, just laugh it off. They're jealous and blah, blah, blah. Even though they may be jealous, the fact is they're still going to keep treating you that way if you don't speak out. And so many people stay in relationships and they know it's not good for them. They know it's toxic. They know they ain't getting treated right. Whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter, right? The bottom line is, if he is treating you a certain way and it's disrespectful, if she is treating you a certain way and it is disrespectful, if you don't speak up, if you don't check that person, guess what? You are giving them permission to keep on doing it all the time. So if that person lied to you in a relationship and you allowed it, even though they told you, oh no, you found out, oh, it was a lie in the end, and you kind of made up or whatever. Yeah, it was nice or whatever. But then they did it again. And then they apologized again. And then they did it again. Recycle, recycle, recycle. It keeps on going on. There has to be a point where you say to yourself, I ain't taking this no more. There has to get to a point where you're like, I need to put me first. I need to put my priorities and things I know how I want to be treated. I need to put that first. Because it's all about the self-love first. You can't love another unless you love yourself. And so many people will debate me on that, but I don't care. Trust me, I know, been there, done that, learned my lessons, and I'm here to share this with you right now. So if someone is blatantly treating you like shit, or let's say, for example, you in a relationship, right? Let's say the guy cheated on you or the girl cheated on you, right? And then, there was a bit of a confrontation and, a situationship, as I call it. And then she's like, I really love you and I know we can work through this. And, and he's like, oh, baby, I won't do it again. Or if he's like, oh, you know what? Sorry, no, if she's like, oh, I won't do it again. And he's like, oh, I love you. Let's just, stay together. We can work through this, blah, blah, blah. Now, I'm not saying you can't work through things, right? I'm not saying you can't work through things in relationships, because you can. However, if the shit keeps on repeating more than once, understand it's because you're allowing them to do it. I'm just saying it as it is. You are allowing them to do it. which means they don't respect you. They see you as a pushover. You are a doormat. And guess what? It just means they can keep doing it all the time because they know you'll take them back. Why? Did it last time? You did it the time after that. See, we're creatures of habit. And if we begin to get into the habit of allowing these things to happen, nothing's going to change in the relationship. Nothing's going to change in your life. So the bottom line is, if you allow them to do it, they'll keep on doing it. They will keep treating you like shit. So I'm telling you right now, don't put up with it. Don't put up with it. Analyze where you are right now, whether you're in your relationship, or whether it's those colleagues at work, or whether it's your sibling, or your mum, or your dad, or your auntie, or whoever, right? Analyze the relationship. How many times has it been going on for? How many times has it been going on for? And if it's been going on quite a few times, understand the person does not respect you. And guess what? You don't respect yourself. And if you don't respect yourself, you know what? People can smell a person from a mile off who doesn't respect themselves. People can smell it from a mile off. And they're like, oh, that person doesn't respect themselves, so I ain't going to respect them either. And it will be a self-fulfilling prophecy all the time. So how long is that going to be going on for? How long is it going to be going on for? See, as a man and as a woman, you kind of need to set healthy boundaries in the relationship. How much is too much? How far is too far? Only you are going to determine that. Now, if you're very emotionally attached, this is going to be a lot more harder. Because now you're in survival mode and you don't want to lose that person. See, this is the thing, when we get so attached in relationships, we actually lose our sense of self in the situation. We become blind to the relationship. This is why they say love is blind. And we get caught up in the situation where we get into survival mode, where we can't live without the other person. He can't live without her. She can't live without him. And this is the situation you find yourselves in. And this becomes a massive problem. And now you're in what we call a toxic relationship. He's going to be pissing you off. She's going to be pissing you off. You're both pissing each other off. And guess what? It's just a downward spiral from there and out. If you allow it, they will keep treating you that way. So I say, build up the confidence, self-courage to speak out when something does not please you. And I don't mean confront them in a disrespectful way, because then we're on a completely different subject for another video. But you have a mature conversation and say, you know what? I'm actually not liking the way you're speaking to me. Or, you know what you did then, I don't like it. And then you honestly air your opinions. Too many people are in relationships where they are scared to be honest with themselves for fear of losing the other person. I know, I've been there, done that. I ain't like that now. Oh, hell no. If something's bothering me, I'll done say it. Done tell you, nah, this is a problem. I ain't getting down like that. And I set the bar. And it comes with assertiveness, integrity, self-respect, and self-love. The question is, do you have those traits for yourself? So, if you continue to allow it, they will always treat you that way. This is Bennett Vision dropping you a new video. Comment, like, subscribe, tap that bell button for notifications. Holla back.